Hi, you're joining Papa is New, and we are back for, frankly, I don't know whether this is going to be the last episode of Induction. Okay, so I have done a little bit of this level, okay, that is likely the last level because it corresponds to the achievements, okay, just a little bit mirror image. Don't know whether that is going to be a problem or not. Okay, you can search out the achievements on Steam. Alright, and one very interesting thing is that actually two very interesting thing is that, well, there's a level here, okay, so we can see the level from here. Okay, observe that there's a big empty circle, alright, but when we get close to it, it disappears. So maybe it means that, you know, the level is on the same level, okay, but you cannot really get through from this point. Okay, we have to loop around to get through from here. Alright, and another interesting thing is that actually this level is the same as when we reach here, we actually loop back to the start. This is the very first level. Okay, so we loop back to the start, but this level is not on the same level, it's not on the same circle as the main circle. So observe that this is the main circle, right? Okay, this is the main circle. By right, the last level is on the main circle, but observe here, this last level here is not on the main circle, correct? This is the main circle, which is one above the starting introduction level. And observe that from this point we can see two circles, okay, like there is two level unlocked, but there's a good chance that actually both levels are the same. One belonging to the inner circle, one belonging to the outer circle. Mind blown. I totally don't know what to make of this. Okay, anyway, I'm just going to complete this level and see what to make of that information. Okay, the other problem I have, the interesting point is that I thought that there are only going to be 4 cubes, okay, and then I actually did one more video of this level. Okay, I did one more video of this level for maybe about I think 20 minutes, I think, okay, not exactly sure, about 20 minutes. Then I realized that there is more than 4 cubes. Okay, this is the first cube. Hi, this is the second cube. Okay, that's the third cube, fourth cube, fifth cube. There are a total of 5 cubes on the screen. Take a look at that. Okay, I should probably not let them end so fast. Take some time, survive around. Take some time, survive around. Take some time, survive around. Look at that, 5 cubes. Okay, on the ground, correct. The blue, the orange, and on the ground the cube that disappeared, the red, the green, and the purple. Oh my, what have I done? There are actually 5 cubes. So throughout the whole level, I have been trying to solve this thing with just 4 cubes, including the previous recording, okay, the ending of the previous recording. Madness. Okay, total time waster, my bad. I realized that I couldn't really solve it. Then accidental press goes on to the 5th cube. Wow, madness. Okay, should have known earlier, okay, because the final cube only have a single dot. Okay, so I decided to just script that video, okay, but the experience I gained from the video, there are quite some of them. Maybe I should go through them, and then hopefully that will inch me towards the final solution. Okay, so time waster. Alright, so a few things. This is the first cube. The first cube has to do a few things for sure. One is the first cube. It is the first cube responsibility to push this cylinder that will be on this cylinder switch. Okay, push it down. Okay, that is the first cube responsibility. Alright, and then subsequently it will actually want to wait around for a while before we continue onwards. Okay, the first cube had to end on the top level because this cylinder is non-persistent. Okay, so I can push it all at once. Alright, I can push it all at once, but the moment we go to the next version, okay, the second cube has no control over the cylinder. Alright, the cylinder is non-persistent. Okay, so therefore the first cube had to end here. This is likely true. Okay, another indication that the first cube had to end there is that, well, we have a few ways to reach the last switch. Okay, the first 3 switch we know what will happen. Okay, let's check out what happened in the last switch. How to reach the last switch? Well, push the cylinder down and stand on top of it. Okay, I'm actually standing on top of the cylinder now, and one of the cube will use me to push into the lowest. Let's count from lowest is the first, second, third, fourth. Okay, the second level, correct, is a elevated switch. All right, so that allows me to touch the elevated switch. Okay, can. So now let's verify what that switch do. Okay, second cube jobs likely is going to be this. Stand here or not. Okay, stand here or not. Second cube have to control this switch, and it might drop on to the third level. It cannot actually drop to the third level because something need to stand on the switch. Okay, so now let me undo. I shouldn't have stepped on the level. Okay, I didn't step on the level. I didn't step on the cube switch. Very important. Okay, let everything continue its way. All right. Okay, someone will push the elevated cubes to toggle the switch, and then I should myself also toggle the switch. All right. Okay, can. Nice. Okay, the third cube is likely to be at this level actually. Okay, the third cube is likely to start at this level because the third cube, instead of the first cube, the third cube has to be on top of the cylinder. Okay, any of the cube that drops from the second level at least, okay, to be on this cylinder. Some cube need to be on it. It's definitely not the first cube. The first cube has to land on the top level. Okay, so the third cube, all right, can go down and verify for us what this thing do. As I conjectured, it actually form a bridge at the top. All right, this give an idea that eventually we will want our first cube to be able to reach the ending spot at the top. Okay, so due to this, the first cube had to wait for really long. Now, question is, who should do the last job? Well, the last job it had to be done by the fifth cube, right? Okay, fifth cube job is to drop down, hold the bridge. First cube will move in to the spot it should go to, and finally, while the third cube is holding on to the switch, I should go in. Correct? Okay, this is what the fifth cube should do. Okay, more or less actually the cube row, I don't think they are going to deviate from this. They likely have to be this. Okay, so that leaves what the fourth cube and the fifth cube should do. Okay, there's no time travel. And it's very hard to alter the previous state. Okay, we know that we could alter the previous state by blocking the way, but each cube can only go down to the next level, and you cannot change anything before. Let's see. So second cube, third cube. Correct. Okay. So I have a thoughts. What we want the third cube to do. Okay, so let's try to move towards that solution, and then we see whether that work out. Okay, so first cube will wait over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then push it down. After that, the first cube will just roll around, man. Roll around. Okay, and wait for things to happen. Okay, this give me a timer to know how long I have until the first cube is gone. Okay, going to wait for even really longer here. Alright, however that goes, the first cube is done. Second cube job is to push this one here. Second cube job is to touch this square switch, this cube switch. only at the time when the fifth switch goes down. Otherwise, there's no reason to touch it. Only when the fifth switch going down. Alright, so when this thing go down, third switch will go on top of it. Third switch will go on top of it. And then we will need to hold this. We will need to hold this and let the fourth switch and the fifth switch does its magic. Okay, you'll go on and do what you need to do, and then effectively get the third switch to trigger. Okay, get the third switch to trigger. Alright, and this one really can last until the cow come home. Until the first switch is ready to go over, then we let go. That's very okay. Alright, can. And then now we are at the third cube. Third cube had to wait, because third cube had to end on top of the cylinder. If the third cube is not on top of the cylinder, the fourth cube had no way to be on top of the cylinder. So this should be correct. It has to be on top of the cylinder. Okay, otherwise fourth cube has no way to do so. Third cube can wait here, but it does nothing productive. Okay, not like I need to slow the second cube. The second cube timing I decided myself. Okay, there's not a need for to do that. Alright, let's land on top of it, give it some time. Okay, so I have a problem. One of the biggest problem is it will drop down and it will die. So I have to move. I have to move away. Okay, I have to move away. But the fourth cube is not ready to do its magic. Okay, second cube hold. Okay, so now this thing come down. Okay, and then when we put here, the bottom bridge is formed. It's good. So we just need to wait for the second cube to touch the switch and then we can drop down. But that will never happen because the third cube is going to go down first, because remember just now the third cube will die if the second cube touch the switch. So the third cube had to go down first before the second cube. Okay, so we need to use the fourth cube to delay the second cube touching the switch, but that is not possible. Only the third cube could have done it just now, but there's no use because whatever delay we have done, the third cube itself will end up have to eat it, right? Have to eat it. So there's no way in delaying the second cube. Wait a minute, we should delay the third cube. We should delay the third cube. Okay, sorry, I got the order wrong. We should delay the third cube so that the second cube can stand on that thing. Alright. This one I've been trying to figure out what's a good way to delay the cube, because we are on different level. Correct, we are on different level. Not like we could. Oh, okay. If I stand here, the cube can come off. Then the cube can go back. But no, the cube wouldn't want to go back. Correct, the cube can come off, but the cube wouldn't want to go back. The cube wouldn't want to go back because the switch is still now open. But it is okay. Okay, so previously I don't have the fifth cube. These are all the things that I've derived in the last game. And because I didn't have the fifth cube, what if I have the fifth cube? I will be able to push the cylinder. So I could push the cylinder so that the third cube roll forward twice. Okay, roll forward twice. Once, twice, and oh, that's not enough. Roll forward twice and be on. Roll forward twice and be on the cylinder. After that, you just need to roll left once. Oh, does it work? Does it work? It might work. It might work because now we have a fifth. We now have a fifth cube. Let's try. Okay, back to the third cube. Hi, I'm the third cube. Third cube roll is to come back here. Once you drop, wait for the cylinder to move for a while. Okay, and then my job is to go right, slowly right. Oh, what am I doing? Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, right. Hold for really long. No, but the position is currently blocked. The position is currently blocked. Will the fourth cube meet with a problem? The fourth cube might meet with a problem later. The fourth cube might meet with a problem later. Okay, the fourth cube might meet with a problem later. I'm not sure. Okay, let's try to see whether the fourth cube will meet with a problem. Okay, like this. It will do a right, correct? The idea is to let it be able to do a right. Okay, the fourth cube job is to... The fourth cube job is... The fifth cube job to push. It is the fifth cube job to push. Fourth cube don't need to focus on pushing. Fourth cube don't need to push. Fourth cube don't need to push. Fourth cube just stay somewhere and let fifth cube be the one that pushes. So when the third cube drop down, fifth cube will move it to beside the fourth cube. Then the third cube will roll onto the fourth cube now, and then roll off onto the cylinder now, and the fourth cube can get itself out of the way. All the way until finally things happen, and it is the... and then it should move it into the cylinder. Hold on. Third cube need to roll off. Third cube need to roll off. Okay, my bad. I hope you understand what's happening in my mind. My guess is it's not really understandable, and that is sadly no choice. Okay, roll off. Correct. After everything is done, roll off. Okay. Can. Okay. The roll off is important. You need to roll off the cylinder. It's currently on the cylinder. The fifth cube will push it towards the fourth cube. Okay. It's now on the fourth cube. It's now off the fourth cube. Fourth cube roll is to move aside. And let fifth cube does its thing. And the first cube need to go in first. Wrong. The first cube need to go in first. Wow. I am deriving the solution on the spot. Is actually, I think, the right thing. I think we are reaching the end. I think so. Let's hope. Okay. So the third cube is here. Okay. The first cube reach the end first before the third cube can roll off and end. This is important. Okay. Any sort of rolling off can only be done later. Alright, come on, bring it on. Second cube, okay, now it's dropped. Third cube is pushed to beside the fourth cube. Third cube rolls on. Third cube roll off. Fourth cube can go away. And fourth cube wait for the chance to so until it cross, the fifth cube is now making the way across. Only until then the third cube roll off. I think this is right. Let's try. Oh no, I blocked the... What happened? I blocked the fourth cube. Okay, now in the fifth cube, let's see everything come into play, whether that works. The second cube will push the switch, resulting in the first cube pushing... actually, first cube push it down first. Alright, the third cube is on the cylinder. Third cube will roll onto the fourth cube now, and then fifth cube get this ready. Nice. Fourth cube, get out of the way, please. Okay, hold the switch. Nice. And then fifth cube can go down. Fifth cube can hold this thing. And wait for the first cube, go across. Whoa! Five cubes. Come on. I think this is right. I think this is right. This should be right. Go. Second cube is gone. It's okay. First cube go in. I should get away. Fourth cube will hold it in. Nice! Whoa! Achievement. Wow! Induction. Oh. Wow, that took me so long. Wow. But part of the reason why it took so long is because I thought there's only 4 cubes, and that actually got me to derive quite a lot of things on this level. So there might seems to be a knowledge gap between this level, this video that you see compared to the previous video. Okay, that gap about 20 minutes is a lot of trying with just 4 cubes. Oh my. And then I derived that, no, this is not doable. No, I don't think so. And then I was like, suddenly just accidentally pressed and it got into the 5th cube. Yeah. Wow. Okay, so this is completion. Very beautiful game. Hopefully I've enjoyed the gameplay so far. Okay, occasionally I get stuck for a little bit longer. But for the final level is like the final boss, so effectively you get to see me solve it in just one video, okay, 1.5 video or what's not. It isn't, I guess, that hard. It's accumulation of all the knowledge, but it is decent. It actually did take me quite long, partly because I don't know that there's 5 cubes. I mean, previously I only had 3 cubes, right? There's no 4 cube situation. Then we jump to 5 cubes. Okay, so that should be it. Let's the credit roll. Yeah. Oh, I can rewind the credit and go ahead. A lot of this game design the UI in the credits, just like how the gameplay actually will work out. It's actually very beautiful. So I can go forward. Okay, thank you to the team for a very beautiful game. Okay, I enjoyed this a lot. Alright, let's check. We now go to the start and the circles are all done. Nice. Okay, so the circles are all done. Those 2 big circles just now were the same level because now they become dots. Okay, check the earlier of this video for what I meant. Alright, beautiful game. Well, if you enjoy the gameplay, give me a comment on how it go for you. Alright, and then do subscribe. Okay, join me on more gaming fun. Also, do like the video. Okay, do like the series. Watch every video in the series. Go and give it a like. Okay, if you enjoy them, so that more people can see them. Alright, so Papa is done. Look forward for the next game or what's not. Yeah, can. Alright, thank you.